Alright guys, we're back and I'm going to be making a fun drink with tequila today. And so because of that, I want to go ahead and decorate the table a little bit. We're just going to lie something out here to give it a little bit of color. And now we're going to welcome our guest, Jade. So, Jade, how about you go ahead and introduce yourself to the crowd and just greet them.
So, hey everybody, my name's Jade, local bartender, big Avatar: The Last Airbender fan. And I can't wait to make this drink.
Hold that thought, right? We're going to tell them all about the drink in just a second. But before we get to the goodness, what I want to know is how have you been, through the quarantine? Were you learning new skills, or were you like the rest of us, slacking and watching a lot of Netflix? And, what are you the most excited to do now that summer is on its way?
So during quarantine, I did learn a few new skills. I started gardening and made a little garden in the front of the house, and started sewing and was able to make a lot of masks, which was cool. And then I did in fact spend the majority of the time watching Netflix. So now that things are slowly inching back to normal, the thing I'm most excited about for summer is definitely swimming. I've really missed just hanging out at the pool with a drink and soaking up some sun.
Well, you create the perfect transition. I think we're going to create the best poolside drink today. So I have all of my ingredients here. I hear a little rumor that the drink that we're making is based off of Avatar: The Last Airbender, which you mentioned earlier. So how about you tell us what inspired you from the show and how we're going to make the drink together today. Tell us about that.
So I absolutely love Avatar: The Last Airbender. It is one of my all-time favorite shows, possibly my most favorite. That's up for debate, but we could discuss that later. I was approached about making a cocktail while we were finishing the series, and in one of the episodes, a character named Sokka decides to eat some cactus fruit while they are stranded in the desert because he is just so thirsty. He eats the cactus juice and starts tripping because you shouldn't just eat random strange fruits that you know absolutely nothing about. So he inspired me to make my very own cactus juice, and this is Sokka's cactus juice. I made a cute little label with Momo on it, if you're familiar with the show.
So cute. Please show the camera. It's really cute.
Thank you. I went with tequila, specifically this lovely, delicious ghost pepper tequila, because if you're gonna drink something called cactus juice, I feel like it should be a little prickly on the way down.
Well, that's perfect. So let's get into the goodness. You are the expert. I'm following your lead today. So just lead me through making this. What should I be doing first?
So first you wanna make sure you got some ice. Typically you cannot buy Sokka's cactus juice anywhere, so I made it. The recipe to make the juice is I used about 6 of these lovely prickly pear or cactus fruit, 1 of these horned melons, which have a very interesting flavor, and then just about 4 kiwis diced up, and then you blend it and cook it with a little bit, 2 cups of sugar, 2 cups of water, and a healthy dash of cinnamon. And that'll get you your cactus juice. Next, you're gonna need some lime juice, some fresh squeezed if you have it. And then, last but not least, a shaker tin to build everything in. So, first I'm gonna get this ghost pepper tequila.
Okay, I have my ghost pepper tequila. How many ounces of this am I going to use in my little measuring cup?
So we're just going to do 1 ounce.
Okay, 1 ounce of tequila. Okay.
1 ounce tequila. You can add more if you are into spicy drinks, but for the uninitiated, we'll start with that.
Yes, and today I've never had this particular tequila, so I'm very excited and scared.
Don't be scared.
I poured my 1 ounce into my shaker. Okay, what next?
Next, you're gonna need the cactus juice, which you want to make sure you give it a nice little shake.
Okay.
And
all right.
We're also going to be using 1 ounce of cactus juice.
Now this cactus juice smells really good.
It's really refreshing. It's kind of like citrusy and cucumbery and kiwi. It's just really refreshing and tasty. And the cinnamon kind of gives it a little bit of some heat just to add to this whole cactus juice prickly nonsense we have going on.
Okay, well, I'm here
is going to be your lime juice.
Okay, and we're going to do
a half ounce of lime juice. And we'll add that in there.
All right. And
next, you want to get the ice we talked about earlier into the shaker if it's not already in there.
I am already ahead there. And
close it off, and now we shake, shake, shake.
All right.
Shake for around 30 seconds. And that should be good. Now, if you have a strainer, that's helpful. I do not have one with me today, but you can cheat and just use the top of your shaker to create a little strainer. Pour it over fresh ice in your favorite glass. And voila.
It smells really good, Jade. Oh my gosh. All right, let's give it a taste test together. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, that's really good. Oh, excuse the language. That's really good.
I'm glad you like it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so.
So do you feel the heat?
Yes, I did get a little bit of kick of it, but you know what? I actually think that and I might be getting ahead of myself here. I think I maybe could even have done a little bit more, but it's so good. I was so afraid of this, but this is super good.
It's just enough that you can feel it going down, and like I said, it's not too much heat. Typically, if you were going to make with a traditional measurement, you would do 1.5 ounces of the ghost pepper. But if you're feeling a little frisky, you can add 1/2 ounce to your drink to just turn up the heat a little bit.
Well, this is amazing. I think this will actually be my poolside drink now that I have this tequila, this cactus juice, and this lemon or lime juice. Thank you so much, Jade. Guys, we're going to have the recipe for this for you ticking in the comments and, of course, on our page. Jade, thank you again for being here with us today. I'm going to give you just a moment to say or give any words of encouragement, any words of enthusiasm before we leave today, and then we'll go to the next bartender.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for having me, Stephen. It was a blast. I enjoyed coming up with a new drink. Any words of wisdom if you're going to make your own Saka's cactus juice syrup, be very careful when getting prickly pears, as they are indeed quite prickly. That's really all I have for you guys. Thanks for having me. Enjoy your drinks.
All right, guys. Cheers. We'll see you with the next bartender. Hello, everyone. This is Stephen Knight here with PrizeCast, and we have a very special episode today. This is the continuation of our summer cocktail series, and you'll never guess who we have on our screens today. Nicole Spikes of Sweetport is helping us make spiked ice cream floats. Try saying that 3 times fast. All right, Nicole, how about you go ahead and greet the audience, tell them who you are, give us all the good information about you.
Good morning, I'm Nicole. I'm the owner of Sweetport, and I'm excited to be here with y'all today doing some boozy floats.
Perfect. So, Nicole, we're sort of edging out of quarantine. You're at least able to welcome people back into your shop again. How does it feel to be able to have people over at Sweetport?
Yeah, well, it was, in our household, it was a little crazy during quarantine, 3 kids and all, but we made it, and we finished the shop just in time to open our doors up, where we could open up to limited capacity, so that was great.
All right, so now we're gonna get to the good stuff. We have all of our ingredients spread here. I think that we've already established we're gonna start with the peach goza ice cream float. So how about you go ahead and lead us down the path of deliciousness. What should I grab first to make this drink?
Okay, well, what we're gonna do first is I'm gonna get our glass, We'll set my garnish aside, and then we are using the Grapes Wrath's Vanilla Peach Goza. And that's going to go in first.
All right.
So we're going to open that up. Pour in about 6 to 8 ounces into the glass.
Uh-huh. Oh, it smells so good.
Yeah, it does. And then we're going to add in 1.5 ounces of peach schnapps.
All right. Luckily, I have a little measuring glass here, so let's do this.
Me too.
I'm not too crazy about free pouring. It makes me a little scared. All right. It smells so good. Okay, what next?
And then we're going to grab, we're using Municipal Auditorium ice cream, which is our classic vanilla ice cream.
Alrighty.
We're going to grab our ice cream scoop and scoop out a pretty good sized scoop.
Okay, we're gonna get a good size scoop going here.
And then we're going to take the glass and just kind of gently let it fall into the glass so we don't make too much of a mess. And then if you want more ice cream, of course, you could scoop a little bit more out.
All right.
And that's
Perfect.
so nice and creamy.
Nice and creamy. All right. So we have our ice cream all
And
set.
our peach slice to garnish.
Yes. Peach slice to garnish.
A fun festive straw.
And a festive straw.
And you have Goza. Look.
Yes. All right. So I'm gonna give it a taste.
Yeah, you try and tell me what you think.
Oh, this is really good. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm just gonna show it to the camera. I think that the peach schnapps really offset some of the beer taste. You know, I'm a rookie beer drinker here, so I'm not used to like
Yeah.
kind of like the weedy taste, but the peach beer with the schnapps and the ice cream, it's so delicious.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My husband, we experimented last night. He tried this. He thought it was really good. He may have made a second float.
Ah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put this drink down, Nicole, and we're gonna start on the next one. So over here we have some cream soda, vodka, oranges. What are we gonna be making with this today?
Okay, we're going to be making a boozy float with our Strolling Through Norton ice cream, which is our orange blossom ice cream, and it's going to pair nicely with the cream soda and vodka. So
All right, so what should I be doing first?
So we're going to grab a pretty glass, and then we're going to get the cream soda and open that up. Pour in about 6 to 8 ounces into the glass.
All right. So, sweet.
And then we're going to get the vodka, and we're going to measure out 1.5 ounces.
Again, my handy dandy measuring tool here. Sweet.
Pouring that into the glass.
Mm-hmm.
Getting every last drop.
Absolutely. We can't miss any of that.
No. Then we're going to get our Strolling Through Norton ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Our scoop. Scoop out a nice size.
Alrighty.
Hold in the glass and be careful not to make too much of a mess. Drop that in there.
So,
And then this one we're going to top it off with some whipped cream.
ice cream in there. And we're topping it off with some whipped cream.
Yes.
All
So
right.
we're going to go ahead and I'm going to then I'm going to add in a mint leaf. Make it look pretty. Some orange spirals on top there.
Okay. Got my mint leaf.
Grab another festive straw.
Got a festive straw.
And this one's my favorite, so I'm going to make sure I take a taste.
All right, let's taste. Oh, that is actually really good. It's almost sinful how good this is.
Yes, it's very good. I have to confess, I drank all of mine last night.
You know, having 2 or 3 of these isn't bad, you know, by the poolside, and I'm definitely going to be sneaking these into my office today at work. But Nicole, thank you so much for doing this summer cocktail series with me, giving away some of your delicious secrets. But before we go, I'm going to give you an opportunity. If there's anything at all you'd like to say to our audience before we do a Viva La Prize cast, the floor is yours. All right, Nicole.
Thank you so much, Jen, and thank y'all for having me. I really enjoyed it, and what I'd like to just let everybody know is we have 14 flavors of ice cream here at our scoop shop at 3301 Line Avenue. And I'd like to invite everybody in Shreveport to come and enjoy some ice cream, maybe get a pint to go, and make your own boozy float at home.
Alrighty, so with that said, we're gonna end with a hearty Viva La Prize cast. I'll count us in, and on 3 we'll say it. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
1, 2, 3.
Viva
Viva La Prize cast!